this is Caitlin with the Twinsburg Library here for another alphabet story time. Now, can you guys figure out what letter we're going to talk about today? I don't know. We'll have to find out in a bit because what's the first thing we have to do? Sing about all the letters. And today we're going to sing to the tune of Oh My Darling Clementine. I'll point to the letters. You guys sing along with me. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Very good, my friends. All right. Wait a minute. I am missing a letter again today. Let's see. Can we be letter detectives and figure out which one's missing? Let's see. All right. I see the gap. Do you guys see the gap? Right there, you're right. Let's see. Our missing letter is after P, but before R. Let's take a look over here and see what we can find. Let's see. I found P. What comes after P? Q, you're right. Q is our missing letter. And I wonder who stole our Q. Let's see. Who is it? The Queen. Oh my, why in the world would a queen steal our Q? Miss Queen, will you please give us back our Q? Oh dear, I am terribly sorry. I thought that was my Q. I just love the letter Q. I love queens and being quiet and all those awesome Q words. But I think I need to learn a little bit more about the letter Q. Can you guys help me? What do you guys think? Do you think we can help our queen? I know we can. All right, let's go ahead and put our Q back. And let's sing our letter sound song for the queen. Let's see. Queen starts with Q, and she said quiet starts with Q. What kind of sound does the letter Q make? Qu, qu, qu. Very good. All right, let's sing our song. The Q says qu, the Q says qu. All the letters make a sound, and the Q says qua. Very good, my friends. I like it. All right, I think I'm about ready to read a story all about the letter Q. Are you ready? Let's do it. Oh, I like this one a lot. This one says, do you have my quack? Look at that, quack. It starts with the letter Q. Now, what kind of animal makes the sound quack? A little duck. Let's see if there's any other Q words. Quack, 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 said Mama Duck. Little Duckling opened her tiny beak and tried to quack too. But all that came out was a little keep, keep. Where's my quack? Said Little Duckling, and off she went to find it. Keep, keep, keep. Do you have my quack? Little Duckling asked the cow.
Oh, I don't have your quack, said the cow, but I do have a...
What do you guys think?
Moo!
Ah, moo will never do, said Little Duckling, and off she went to find her quack. Do you have my quack? Little Duckling asked the dog.
I don't have your quack, said the dog, but I do have a...
Let's see, what do you think the dog has?
Woof!
You think that'll work? No, a wolf will never do, said the duckling, and off she went to find her quack. Do you have my quack? Little Duckling asked the pig.
I don't have your quack, said the pig, but I do have a...
What do you think he has? Oink, oink, oink. Oh. Do you think that's the sound a ducky makes? No. An oink, oink will never do, said the duckling, and off she went to find her quack. Do you have my quack? Little Duckling asked the sheep.
I don't have your quack, said the sheep, but I do have a...
What do you guys think? Bah! Bah will never do, said the little duckling, and off she went to find her quack. Let's see. By this time, Little Duckling was lost. How would she find her mama? She opened her tiny beak to cry cheep cheep, and out came... What is it? Quack, 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 quack. And Little Duckling had found her quack And she found her mama too. Look at that, thank goodness our little duckling friend found their mama and their quack, because quack starts with Q. All right, now let's see. We talked about different words that start with Q and the sound it makes. I think it's about time to do big and little. You guys do it with me? We've got the big uppercase Q and the little lowercase q. Big uppercase, little lowercase. Big, little, big, little, big, little. You guys think you can remember that? I don't know. I think I'm going to quiz you guys. Ready? Big or little? Little. Big or little? Big. Big or little? Little. Big or little? Big. Big or little? Both of them very good. We've got big and little. Awesome job, my friends. All right, I think I've got something else over here that starts with the letter Q. Let's see. Uh-oh. What do you guys see up here? Llamas? Do llamas start with the letter Q? No, that's silly. Let's see, what do we have down here? You know what? These llamas look like they might be going to do something. Let's see, they're wearing their pajamas, they got their stuffed animal. What do you think they're going to go do? You're right, I think they're going to go to bed. And I think in order to go to bed, they might need some blankets. But do blankets start with the letter Q? Well, not normal blankets, but there's a special type of blanket that starts with Q. It's called a quilt. Very good. Let's see, how many quilts do I have? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quilts. Let's go ahead and see if we can help all of our little llamas go to bed with their quilts. Ready? 5 colorful quilts with patches galore. 1 covered my green llama. And now there are, how many are left? 4. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 colorful quilts, as pretty as can be. 1 covered the yellow one. And now there are, how many are left? 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 colorful quilts, 1 with patches that are blue. 1 covered the blue one, and now there are 2. Very good. 1, 2. 2 colorful quilts made just for fun. Covered the purple guy, and now there are 1. Very good. 1 colorful quilt left out in the sun. But it covered the red one, and now there are 9. Very good, my friends. And now all my llamas look like they're ready for bed. And I'm ready for another story. How about you? I think we can read another Q story. I like this one a lot. This one has another Q word. Be quiet, Mike. Oh, quiet is a very good Q word. Let's see if there's any other ones. This is a story about a monkey named Mike who started drumming as a tiny little tyke. He played with his fingers, he played with his feet, a funky little monkey with a beat, beat, beat. Bing, bong, bing, his rhythms would sing, but poor Monkey Mite only heard one thing. Uh-oh, what do you think he heard? He heard it from his parents, he heard it from his sis, he heard it from the neighbors, and it sounded like this. Ready? Be quiet, Mike! Uh-oh, he's making a lot of noise. Maybe he'll grow out of it, said his mom and pop, but as Mike grew older, his rhythms didn't stop. He played on the table like a wild baboon. He played on the dolls in his little sister's room, but everywhere he played, he heard the same tune. Be quiet, Mike! Mike tried to be quiet, he tried to be still, but the beat of his heart was stronger than his will. Mike was good at school, he wasn't one for yapping, but with pencils everywhere, he couldn't stop tapping. No noise was the rule all day long, and every single day he heard the same old song. You guys say it with me? Be quiet, Mike! Then one day he was walking with his pop when they passed by the window of a big music shop. And that's when he saw it shining like a jet, a real live full-size jammin' drum set. And there at the drum set, an ape with long fur, beating so fast his arms and legs a blur. He boomed on the bass and he rolled on a snare. He banged on a floor tom and sticks in the air. Boom chicka, zat, zoom, crash. Hi-hat, bass, tom, smash. Mike's heart was in pieces, he couldn't deny it. He wanted that set, but he just couldn't buy it. But that want got him dreaming, that need made him think. Aha, an idea. It arrived in a blink. Mike took out his sketch pad and started to draw. His mind had a picture, and he sketched what he saw. And then he really got to work. His room was a disaster. He ripped, taped, clang, bangled faster and faster. Hammer, bang, ding, boom, bam. Rip, tape, tie, glue, wham. When Mike was all through, he sat down on his throne. He twirled his sticks, and what do you think he made? Let's see. Made a sound all his own. Diggity, diggity, zat, zoom, crash. Coffee can, pot, pan, splash. Look at that. He made his own drum set. Look, what did he use? I see a strainer and a can. And good, he used silverware. Whoa, he's a smart monkey. He rolled on his bucket, he rang on his chimes, he pulled out bananas and played double time. Mike played so hard he fell off his seat, but even on the floor he never missed a beat. First chimes, then a fill, and a boom, then he stopped and looked up in surprise. It was his mom, sis, and pop. His mom started clapping, then his dad, then his sis. They hooted and they cheered and they blew him a kiss. And you know what they said? Well, it sounded like this. Play louder, Mike! The end! Ooh, that was a really good one. I like being loud too. And being quiet, because quiet's an awesome cure. All right, now I feel like I'm ready to do some crafting, so I'll meet you over there. And remember, if you didn't get a chance to get the book from the library, that's okay. You can find it in the description below, download it and print it for your very own, and you can craft along with us. So let's go. All right, let's do some crafting. Can you find the letter we talked about today? Here we go, the letter Q. Let's go ahead and add some color to our Q. I'm going to make my Q green, but you can use whatever color you want. And then we'll see what we're going to craft our Q into. I wonder what it will be. Let's go ahead and open up to the Q page. Ready? Goodness, we've done a lot so far. Here we go. Let's see, it says Q is for queen and Q is for quail. Ooh, those are some really cool keywords. All right, so we've got our queen's crown and her lips and an eye for her. And then we've got the head of our quail and his little footsies. So let's go ahead and add some color to him. Ready? I'm going to make my crown gold and her lips pink, and my quail is going to be brown. But you can make your quail whatever color you would like. All right, now we're going to go ahead and set this aside, or if you want to have your grown-ups help you cut it out, that'd be great too. We can go ahead and set that aside while we add some color to our cues. So let's see, I'm going to make my queen brown, but you can use whatever color you want. And my quail is going to be brown too. So both of my cues will be brown, but I want to know what color you're going to choose. All right, if you haven't already, let's go ahead and cut out our letter pieces. All right, now it's my favorite time to glue. So let's go ahead and put the crown on top of our Q for our queen. And then put her lips down here near the bottom. And of course, she needs her eyes. And we've turned our Q into a queen. Now, let's make our little lowercase q into a quail. So we're going to put his head over here. He's going to have a big belly, and the tail of our little q is going to turn into his long tail. And we're going to put his little footsies right down here, and we've turned our lowercase q into a quail. Awesome job, my friends. All right, that does it for Q. Join us next time for the next letter. Thanks for watching, friends. Bye.